Hi there, this is Åsa with a new process video, and today I'm going multi-photo for this bonus video. I think that I'll upload it already the next day because it's not something very special about it. It's just a huge number of photos on a pretty page. So I think it will end up to be 7 photos on this page, and they were all taken in Västervik this past summer when we went for a walk in the town, and then later we went out to that castle that I have shown you earlier. These photos were taken at a place that were new to me. They must have arranged it this year or the last, and it even looked really new. It was a special bridge in the middle of a town, like just next to the square where their market is, and it was only to be used for boats made of wood. So no plastic boats there or anything other than wooden boats, and it was just lovely. The bridge itself was very pretty, and also the boats there were just wonderful to look at. They were beautiful. The boat building tradition in this special area of the country is very strong, and I remember from my school days it was always coming back to building boats when it was anything historical, and these wooden boats by this bridge, they were both old ones and new ones, so they were from different areas in time, and it was really interesting to see them, and I got some really nice detail shots as well, and I think that I'll try and incorporate it in this photo blog that I'm working on now. To me, the nautical and kind of marine style is really natural, and I have realized that it's not something that comes natural to all people, and not everyone loves it, and that's surprising to me, because I think it's just so fresh and so beautiful, and it's totally summer for me. And I have a co-worker at work, and she is a sailor, and they have a sailing boat, a rather big one, and I have realized that she's the only one at work that understands me, and she's in fact the only one who understands my fascination for the marine kind of style in my entire surrounding here. So when I get that all jiggly and excited about something, I tend to show it to her, because I know that she understands my fascination. I'm the kind of person that easily becomes fascinated by style and items and views and everything like that. So it's really fun to be able to share it with someone in heart. My hubby, of course, understands my fascination, but it's something that I have shown him. It's not something that he's brought up with, and that's. I think it's, for me, it's so deep in my soul and my heart, this kind of the embellishing style and the style, the whole feel of it. Now I'm going back to my photo cluster there, or the photo block, and changing it up some. I realized that I had more emphasis on the bridge than on the boats, so I needed to get the boats into the photos. I even point out that piece of that boat there with the ropes and the small details, and I wanted it to show, but that also means that I have a lot of that bridge in the upper left photo. That's okay, at least when it's just in that photo. I didn't need it in the other photos as well. And I think that I'll be able to cover it up a bit, so that it won't be the largest piece for your eye to watch on this page. I'm using patterned papers and cards from the Sea to Shining Sea, I think it's called something like that. It's from Simple Stories, and it's a really nice collection that I've been working on before. For example, I made the Östersund Harbor double page spread with this collection, and it's really sweet. I love it. Now I have been recommended the Kaisercraft Sail Away collection, and I will most definitely buy every single item that comes with that collection because it's just up my alley. It's perfect for me, and I think that will be a great addition for this the photos that I have from this year, but also for future summers. The bottom row in that banner strip there, I wanted to cut out the small flags so that they are kind of hanging on the thread instead of just being a part of the paper. And that also means that I can overlap them slightly on the photo block. And I thought that was really important because it tended to become a little flat before. I had cut off a tiny sliver of that banner piece, and it actually had really nice stripes, so I decided to use it as a border treatment for the lower or the bottom part of my page. So it's just stripes on a diagonal kind of way. Do you see what I do differently from before? This is so stupid, but fun in a way. I have always been using my scissors to cut off bits of my score tape, and just like it was the only way to do it. Then I was watching Nicole Jones 911, and I saw that she was tearing her tape off, and it was like, you know, like a flash from the sky, like, oh, that's how you do it. And so I just right away, when I had watched that video, I started doing the same. So instead of cutting it with scissors and just sticking these pieces on all over my hands before I stick them down to the papers, I just tear off the pieces that I need, and it's so much faster. So thank you, Nicole, if you're watching. It was revolutionizing my scrapbooking. I don't know why we don't think at those things. It would be really obvious, but apparently I didn't. But now I have learned, and I will never forget, because it's really convenient. Now I'm taking out some October afternoon stickers, and I have also made a title on the Silhouette Cameo. I have spelled the name of this place. It's Wooden Boat Bridge, but in Swedish, of course, and that will be my title for this page, and I will place that on that bridge piece there, which took over pretty much everything on the photo block. But by placing the title there, where it weren't any information that was important, I think that I toned down the importance of that piece, and it became like an obvious place to put a title. It didn't have anything to offer, and it was a perfect place for a centered title. This is a super easy page, but I think it has a lot of impact in my album. It will be kind of a page that you stop to look at, since there are so many views on from the photos, and it's got this nautical kind of vibe to it. I will also do some journaling on that card there with the anchor, and I think that I'll just write that this was a new place, and we enjoyed going there to look at the boats and just feel the atmosphere. So I'm really happy with this page. It doesn't need to be bad or boring just because it's simple. I think that we sometimes make our pages too complicated, or the style of today is so I'm sorry, the modern style is so focused on the products, but if you want to focus on the photos, it's easy to make a page that is stunning in its simplicity, and I think that's a technique that we should remember more, just because of the photos. Sometimes we have many photos, and this is a really nice way to save them all. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed this little bonus video. Hope to see you soon again. This is Åsa. Bye!